Episode 5, The Risks of AI, Misinformation, Privacy, and Deepfakes. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. In the previous episode, we talked about AI at work and how artificial intelligence is changing jobs, productivity, creativity, and the future of the workplace. In today's episode, we are going to talk about a very important topic, the risks of AI. Artificial intelligence can be extremely useful. It can help us learn, work, communicate, create, and solve problems faster. But like every powerful technology, AI also comes with challenges. The goal of this episode is not to make AI sound scary. The goal is to understand the risks, so we can use AI more safely and responsibly. Let's start with misinformation. AI can generate text, images, audio, and videos very quickly. This can be helpful, but it can also be used to create false information. For example, AI can write a fake news article, create a fake image, or produce a realistic-looking video of something that never happened. This is especially dangerous on social media, where information spreads very fast. A fake story or image can influence people before anyone checks whether it is true. That is why critical thinking is more important than ever. When we see something online, we should ask, who created this? Where did it come from? Is there a reliable source? Are other trusted sources reporting the same thing? Another major risk is deepfakes. Deepfakes are AI-generated videos, images, or voice recordings that can make it look or sound like someone said or did something they never actually did. At first, deepfakes may seem entertaining, but they can also be harmful. They can damage someone's reputation, spread political misinformation, create scams, or trick people into believing false events. For example, a fake voice message could sound like a family member asking for money. A fake video could make a public figure appear to say something they never said. So how can we protect ourselves? One important step is to slow down before believing or sharing content. If something seems shocking, emotional, or too extreme, it is worth checking carefully. Next, let's talk about privacy. Many AI tools work by processing data. This data can include text, images, voice recordings, documents, or personal information. If users share sensitive details with AI systems, they may not always know how that information is stored or used. We should be careful not to share private information, such as passwords, financial details, medical information, private documents, or confidential business data with tools we do not fully trust. Privacy is not only about hiding information, it is about control. People should know what data they are sharing and what happens to it. Another risk is bias. AI systems learn from data. If the data contains unfair patterns or stereotypes, the AI may repeat those problems. This can be serious in areas such as hiring, education, banking, policing, or healthcare. For example, an AI system used in hiring might unfairly prefer certain candidates if it was trained on biased historical data. This is why human review and fairness checks are important. AI can also create overdependence. If we rely on AI too much, we may stop practicing important skills. Students may stop learning how to write or solve problems. Workers may stop checking their own decisions. People may accept AI answers without questioning them. AI should make us stronger, not weaker. It should help us think, not replace thinking completely. Another challenge is job disruption. As AI becomes more powerful, some tasks will be automated. This may change many jobs and industries. Some people may need to learn new skills or adapt to different types of work. This does not mean that all jobs will disappear, but it does mean that education, training, and flexibility will become very important. So, what can we do as everyday users? First, check information before believing or sharing it. Second, protect your private data. Third, remember that AI can make mistakes. Fourth, use AI as a tool, not as the final authority. And finally, keep learning and improving your own skills. AI is powerful, but human judgment is still essential. We need rules, education, transparency, and ethical thinking, but we also need individual responsibility. To sum up, AI has many benefits, but it also comes with risks. These include misinformation, deepfakes, privacy problems, bias, overdependence, and job disruption. The best way to deal with these risks is not to ignore AI or fear it completely. The best way is to understand it, question it, and use it carefully. AI should support people, not mislead them. It should help us make better decisions, not replace responsibility. Thank you for listening to this episode. In the next part, we can explore the future of artificial intelligence and what our world may look like in the coming years.